Hiya, it's Faye, Liz Stamp here. I said that really weird, but oh well. So I'm doing a vlog, this time for the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare, which are both amazing book series. You guys need to read it if you haven't. So yeah, I'll get on with the questions. Okay, Thought as a Ferret asks, would you rather be a shadow hunter, vampire, werewolf, warlock, fairy, etc.? I think I'd want to be a shadow hunter because they get like cool glowy daggers and wickedly awesome tattoos that make you do stuff, like Fearless one. I need that. I really need that tattoo. That is like the coolest mark ever. Thoughts as Ferret asks, what would your weapon of choice be? A sword, dagger, or a whip? Or like anything like that, I guess. I'd probably trip over a whip. I'd get my feet tangled. It'd be like 101 Dalmatians with my own hand. I like to think I could own a sword. I'd look fucking hardcore with a sword. Do you not agree? I would like, whoo! But I'd need a lot of practice. I'd probably amputate myself, my head or something, decapitate, whatever the word is. You know what I mean. I got the same question from both an Anon and in Silent Sealed, asking Will or Jace, and that is the most ridiculous question I have ever read in my entire life. And honestly, I refuse to answer. The only possible choice is a fucking Herondale sandwich. So, Thought as a Ferret said, would you have joined the circle? If he asked me, probably, because I'm always so desperate for friends, and if that means joining the circle, like, I'd do that. I'd do that shit. But whether Valentine would want me in it, I have nothing to contribute. Except for awesome hair. That sounds really vain, but I don't even give a shit. Yeah, so whatever. Thought as a Ferret asked, would Church like you? I'd like to think so, because I'd love Church. I would give him so much attention and feed him like tuna and shit. I like to think he'd like me. And if Silent Sealed Wood asked, what series would you prefer to be in? Probably in the Infernal Devices, for the pure fact that I love the Victorian era. It's an amazing time period. If I could live in any time, I would choose that time. She also asked, what scene did you cry the most at? When Simon got delivered by Raphael. Oh my god. I was like a fucking pipes had burst behind my eyes, and it just would not stop. The tears just constant the whole time. Yeah, Stan had to come in and console me after that, like, bless his little heart. Moonbeams and Lightnings asked, if you could meet one character, who would it be and why? Magnus, I love him. I'd ask for some glitter and get all the gossip from all the characters. Like, he's got to have, like, a whole massive storage on them. Who's your favourite character and why? Simon will forever be my favourite character in the whole entire series. Even if he wasn't even in TID, he would have been the best then as well. My biggest worry for the movie, that they don't get a fit Simon. Honestly, I need a sexy Simon. My favourite scene from Clockwork Prince and City of Fallen Angels. City of Fallen Angels, definitely sexy, dirty, sexy alley scene for obvious reasons. And Clockwork Prince, the scene where Jem proposes. Oh, God, that's just so lovely. And Anon asks, what would be the worst thing that could happen in the last TMI book? Simon dies. He has almost died too many times. Like, I could not cope. There is no way I would cope. I would throw the books. I'll go find Cassandra Clare and I'll throw them at her head. Like, seriously. Anon, if Jem were to find out about Will loving Tessa, what do you think he'd do? I reckon he'd let him have Tessa. I think he'd tell Will that he has to have her, if that makes sense. Like, he'd sort of give his blessing. I really think he will. Jem is too lovely to keep him to himself. And to be fair, I reckon Jem would go to the nearest brothel and go on one massive banging sesh, because let's face it, Jem is a horny beast. Just saying.